The world today, you tend to get like, if you say the wrong thing, whether it's right or wrong, you get attacked like crazy because it's the way social media works these days, and it's affected the way that we actually have a dialogue today. And the one place I saw that there's a free dialogue happening in a world of free ideas is battle rap. It's almost like the last safe space for that stuff, where literally two people can say amazingly brutal things to each other. And you know, and the funny thing is, in normal society, especially in sort of the white liberal world, which I'm very familiar with, you know, you tend to like censor yourself, right? And people will talk about issues, you know, without necessarily interacting with the issues. And in battle rap, literally a white guy and a black guy can face off each other, say the most racist things in the world towards each other, and then go get a beer. And I'm like, what's going on here? How does that work?
Joseph and Alex was more on us saying everything that whatever was on that paper, we had to say. You know, we couldn't even improv. So other than that, I think me and Calum had a blast learning how to just rap and do the whole culture of the whole thing. It was fun.
And with any other team, I'd be terrified to say those things. Yeah. But I trusted the script, and everything in there is there for a purpose. And I mean, Joseph's a genius. So as soon as I signed on the movie, I knew he was going to handle it in the right way. So I actually had no fears going into it.
That's such an interesting question, though, because we used to live in this time where we knew the difference between art and reality. Like, if you said things in music, if you said things in film, it wouldn't be a problem. Now they holding us accountable for things we say through art. Like, that's kind of weird.
When you learn about art history or you learn about any sort of other art form, it's always in the context of the artist and where it was coming from and history. And I think that, to speak to your point, we've lost a lot of that. Social media has really taken that away.
Well, I think one of the things that the movie addresses so well is we all have freedom of speech, but you have to know that there's consequences to that free speech. You know what I'm saying? I have the right to say whatever I want to say, but somebody else has the right to be outraged about it. They have the right to be pissed off about it. So you just have to be willing to deal with the consequences of your words. If you can do that, then speak freely all you want.
I mean, I take heat all the time, you know.
Yeah.
I say really inappropriate things or whatever people may seem inappropriate. Honestly, sometimes I just think that I'm making a joke about a stereotype or asking a question or just being provocative and things like that.
The most offensive thing Joseph has ever said is that Beyonce copies Taylor Swift. The most offensive thing, he offended me with that. I was offended, right?
Did you give him dunk the other day?
No, I didn't. I was
But you know, I'll tell you another thing that's funny, because you know I said that. But the funny thing is, in a world of earthquakes and hurricanes and nuclear war and things like that, that's what the media focused on.
Yeah.
Where it blew up
Yeah.
all of media. This is what we're focused on more than anything else in the world. Kind of nuts to me. It shows you something about the sort of way that we view everything from a very specific, narrow bandwidth of issues that are only important to us, and apparently crop tops are the issue of the day. So
I think we look at everything through a lens of celebrity.
Yeah.
Like if Taylor Swift loses a house in Miami, then all of a sudden hurricanes are a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then climate change is real.
Yeah, now then climate change is real. Like, yeah, it's weird, man.
Oh my gosh, so now I need Taylor Swift to lose a house in Miami.
Yeah.
and you
That's what it would take.
That's my girl. Let's not lose any houses.
Okay, yeah.